Hey ladies, welcome back for our second installment of the Q&A for Kimberly. And we have a lot of questions to still get through. And I am so excited about this. This is so much fun. But I wanted to start off on something that we had talked about yesterday because I received a couple of emails from you guys. And you guys were telling me, hey, you know, Kimberly, it was great that you told us to make those packets, but it's not easy going out talking to strangers. So really, how do you do that? And I just do it. Don't self-sabotage yourself. Even if you're shy, you got to work yourself into it. And remember what you're so passionate about. We represent a great company with fantastic products, and you want to show it to them. So, and you're trying to build this business. So plaster signs everywhere that says you can do it, because you can do it. So don't self-sabotage yourself, okay? If you're truly, truly passionate about doing this, you're going to get out there and try to meet some new people, okay? Start off slow. I'm not saying jump in. And remember, I did not tell you this yesterday, but it's not easy. But keep trying, okay? Always, always try. The other thing is, if you're not moving and you're just trying to regenerate some business within your customer base, try the 100 no's, because that always works. One of my fantastic downline, a couple years ago, I challenged her to do the 100 no's. And I'll never forget the phone conversation, because she calls me up and she says, it's not working. I'm like, are you trying? She goes, oh yeah, I'm trying, and I can't get a no. All they do is say yes. The funny thing was, she didn't think she was actually going to get the prize at the end of the challenge. And so it was truly funny, but it worked. She got tons of yeses and tons of bookings. So try that. I challenge you to try to get 100 no's. I guarantee you won't get it. And if you do, then I will come visit you, because something is wrong. Moving on, I want to talk about some more questions. And tonight are some of my favorites. So let's get through them. 3 words, what it takes to be a successful Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I think this is just not demonstrating, but life in general. And remember, this is my personal opinion. My personal opinion. 1 is attitude. 2 is self-motivation. And 3 is consistency. If your attitude is in the toilet, then your business is probably right there with it. So you've got to improve your attitude. If you get on the phone and somebody says no, and you're like, well, that's it, I can't do this. Well, come on. Pick yourself back up. If I told you how many times I have fallen on my face in doing this business, you would laugh. It's a wonder I still have a nose. It's okay. People are going to tell you no. It is an obstacle, and it's okay. But you got to pick yourself back up, and you got to move forward. If you don't do that, you're not going anywhere with this business, okay? Which leads us to self-motivation. You internally have to be self-motivated to do this. Nobody is going to take your hand and lead you to do your business. You don't want that. You want to be able to do this on your own. It's great to have guidance, which is a great thing for uplines to do, but that's what an upline is. She's a guider. She's not going to do your business for you. You have to have some self-motivation. One of the questions was, somebody had asked, do I coach with somebody? No. Now, I think there are some phenomenal coaches out there, but I personally don't. I read a lot of books. I read a lot of things from the Direct Selling Women's Alliance or organization, the DSWA. They have a great book called Build It Big. I highly recommend that book. You read that book and you want to stand off on a mountain and just scream, I'm a demonstrator with Stampin' Up! Seriously, it's such a great book. I do read that. Now, coaching is fine, but again, they're coaching you to get out there and do the business, but you got to get out there and do it. So get out there and do it. Consistency, so important. So we talked about the packets yesterday, and you're going to hand them out, and then after a week, you're like, oh, well, nobody's called me. Not going to work. It's going to probably take about 2 months to rebuild a business. That's average what it's taken me every time I've moved. Sometimes it may take longer, depending on how consistent I'm being getting out there and meeting new people. So, but after 2 weeks and you still don't have anything, don't sit there and have a pity party. Well, you can, but you got to get back up and have the right attitude and get back out there and do it again, because it's going to take a while. So consistently work your business. Creatively, consistently, keeping your DBWS updated, consistent with your downline. Consistency is so important, because if your customers see that you're consistent, they know you're in business, and that's what we're trying to do, have a business. So those are my 3 most important things. And then there was another question. It says, what is the number 1 and number 2 thing that you tell your recruits if they want to have a business success like you? And my favorite question that was tagged with this was, my area is very saturated with demos. Seems like there's one on every corner. All right, so the number 1 and number 2 thing I tell my downline is, number 1, you can do this. Number 2, I'm not responsible for your success or for your failures, because I believe when you sign that independent demonstrator agreement, you are in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. As an upline, I love to guide, I love to mentor, but ultimately, it's the new demonstrator's responsibility to build her business. And her success is defined by her, not me. Saturation. Whew, this is a good one. Ladies, who cares how many demonstrators are out there? Because honestly, we don't have enough. So saturation, kill the word. We do not have enough demonstrators. We should all be out there recruiting more. This is a phenomenal company, and we want to make it even more phenomenal. So what do we got to do? We got to recruit more people. Don't worry about other demonstrators around you. Focus on your business. That's what's important. Don't worry about these guys. These guys would be great to stamp with. I love stamping with other demonstrators in my area. But we shouldn't be out there trying to kill each other. We should be helping each other. That's what this business is so great about, sharing with each other. I love that part. So kill saturation. We don't like that word. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, this crazy cough. Oh, one of the